effect. So right now, आजकल इंडिया में okay. So in India these days, gambling and poker have become a lot more acceptable, right? So people of a generation before, right, our parents usually used to say, don't play poker, don't play gambling, tash na khelo, So there is stigma attached to it. But now I feel it has become a lot more acceptable in the society, right? So I want somebody to shuffle the cards. So the question I have is, why do you think it's like that? Generally, it's not. So when you play at home, you're playing with people who you know, right? But when you are going outside, you do not know the person, you do not know their capabilities. I'm just trying to show you something out of that. So you have shuffled the cards, right? Let me see how good of a shuffle you have done, right? So everybody, I just want to make it very clear, he is not an accomplice, he has shuffled the cards, right? And I am using a shuffle deck, right? So you have to also see there is no, something funny business with the cards, right? They're all random, right? They're all different cards. There is no repetition of a card, right? And you do not see any duplicates of any cards, right? You would say it's a fairly shuffled card, or deck of cards, right? But now even with that fairly shuffled card, if I just do a few shuffles, right? I'll try to demonstrate something what a Cardshark can do, right? And just because, just to show you what kind of shuffle I'm doing, I'm going to do it in front of you open. I am actually mixing the cards, right? But even with that mix, I can try to create something extraordinary. Now this two of hearts, right, is a very weak card in itself, right? But in a game of Teen Patti, if I get two cards, I am a bit stronger, right? But what if I get tricks of two? Let's take it step further. Let's say we are playing a 4-card stud or a poker, right? I have a 2, I have dealt myself a full house, right? But here is the problem with this. If I do this in a casino, it's a very easy way to get kicked out. So what I'll be smart, right? I'll get an accomplice and I'll say, you are going to win today. You are going to have a bet heavy, but give me 50%, right? You are going to take the winnings, half of that, give it to me. I'm going to set up the cards, right? And again, I want to demonstrate this to you. Just make sure there are no other twos in this, right? Everybody, I want everybody to see this, right? Can you guys see any twos in this? No, right? So I'll put these two somewhere in the middle, right? And try to give them a few shuffles. And then, just like the shuffle I did earlier, this one. And that's 2, right? With these 2 shuffles, my opponent, now let's say you are my opponent, right? You are going, are you ready to give me half of your winnings today?
If I win?
If you win. Are you sure you're going to win now?
I think so, yes.
What about now? Okay, maybe what about now? But here is the thing, never play poker or any gambling with a stranger, because no matter how strong you have a card, until you have the best hand, there is always going to be another winner. Thank you. That's my time. And Thank you.